soul-sucking drainer. You want to be somebody who is light. Hi everyone, Christina here, helping art therapists today with branding. So biggest question on art therapist minds is, why is branding a great asset to art therapists? So we talked about in the previous videos that each part of the brand really highlights a significant thing within their business. So going from, trust and connections, to really establishing a great recognition behind it is really important. And then tapping into community. These are all really important points and important factors within a brand. It's not just your logo. There is everything involved in here. So today we're going to talk about the last point about, why branding is a great asset to our therapists. So let's get started. Boop. Okay, so the last and final point for today is basically credibility. And credibility is important here. We're trying to build a good reputation as an art therapist. And without the good reputation, nobody's going to believe that we're a good fit for them or we're good to work with, So this is where you got to tap into collecting testimonials on a daily basis as much as you can. Any people that you work with, make it a habit to always ask for a testimonial. It doesn't have to be a video. It could just be in writing. They don't have to supply a picture, but if they do, that does amp up more legitimate proof. And this is all social proof. And the more social proof you have, the more support that you have from your community that can then build, credibility to the public, where if people are interested, they'll be far more engaged when they see other people's reviews about your services and hear more about how you are as a person and how it is working with you and building, the results as well, because everybody wants to know what the results are like. They want to know how it feels to come out of an art therapy session and feel excited or feel refreshed or have an aha moment because I discovered something. So lots of people nowadays are waiting for reviews and people's experiences so that they can say, do I want to experience that? Is that something for me? Is art therapy going to solve this problem that I have? And yeah, you want to get them to think, but you want them to be able to kind of see for themselves, in a description of someone else's experience to see if this is something for them. Because we can explain as art therapists everything about art therapy, what I offer, how it works, the process, the results I bring, but somebody else outside of your industry would be much more valuable because that social proof will be able to support and back you up. It also highlights how good you are with your customer service, because being a brand also highlights how you work with people, your client relations, and the relationships that you establish and how they feel with working with you in terms of customer experience within the offer, within the program, the workshop, whatever you have on the table as your offer. People want to know, how you treat them. Another good thing about building credibility is definitely being transparent. So don't try to hide anything that might prevent you from getting another client, right? We want to be honest. We want to be transparent because that builds the trust. And it builds reputation for yourself because you're honest, and people might look for that. They might want somebody who is honest and transparent. They don't want somebody who's going to be fake and only in it for the money, right? We need somebody who's going to be real and be that support that, we need in terms of, coping with a problem and managing it. The credibility you have, the more people will believe in you and be more enticed to work with you, right? That makes sense. The more you got good words out there, the more people will be attracted to you and speak highly of you. I told you before about building a community. Well, you have to continue to nourish that community. They can't just be standing there, not doing anything for you. You have to consistently go back to your audience and ask them questions. Talk to them, interact with them, get to know them, and they might help, voice out what you are known for. And building, like I said, that credibility, they will speak highly of you. And in terms of your audience in general, be really aware of how much they know about art therapy. And, what types of things, do they know that maybe you can try to put in your language, so that maybe that might boost your credibility in terms of helping to get others to understand what art therapy is. Because maybe the wording might be a little off. And when you're able to be more aware of their language, your audience's language, they will be able to talk about it much easier for you when they're your personal marketers. And last but not least, when you are running a private practice, a business, a brand, you have to be always positive within your attitude, how you carry yourself, because this, again, credibility. You have to build a good reputation. You do not want to be a soul-sucking drainer. You want to be somebody who is lighthearted and who is exciting to be around and makes you laugh, We don't want people to be like this sad and depressing art therapist, We want to be somebody that lifts other people, because that's what art therapists do. And they help with support. So you want to look helpful, sound helpful, be a positive person, because that does help in the healing process, correct? So continue with that positive attitude, optimistic nature. That's basically it for today's video. So I'm going to sum it up real quick again. So branding helps with building credibility. So whether that's content, whether that's testimonials from your clients, you want to keep collecting people's words, people's thoughts about you, because you're going to use that throughout your marketing materials, throughout your content, because this is going to help build a good reputation around you and your brand itself, and also how people speak about you behind the scenes when you're not around. The more credibility you have, the more people are going to believe in you much more and speak highly of you. For you to build the credibility, you want to continue to nurture your community, your audience that you currently have within your brand. Keep asking them questions. Be curious. The more curious you are, the more social activity you'll have with them. And then the more engaged they'll be. And you'll have a better understanding in terms of how they talk and how to word and explain art therapy to somebody who doesn't quite know, and how you can educate your audience to be, the personal marketers for you and speak to other people about art therapy, but in their own form. And that's a great way to build credibility too. So consistently create things via content, consistently collect people's feedback and post it everywhere, social media, website, marketing materials, freebies, everywhere that you are present. So thank you so much for listening today. I hope that that was helpful. And if you have any questions on your mind about branding, design, basic marketing, I am here for you. And if there's anything that you want me to explain further regarding this video or previous videos, let me know in the comments below. So have a wonderful day, you guys, and hope to see you in my next upcoming videos. Have a good one. Bye.